The questions that define a life. A journey of reflection. 20 questions to ask before dying. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the lake, Emily sat on the porch of her family cabin, a place filled with memories of laughter, love, and life. She was at a crossroads, feeling the weight of time and the urgency to reflect on her journey. It was here, amidst the whispers of the wind and the gentle lapping of the water, that she embarked on a profound journey of introspection, guided by 20 questions that would shape the legacy of her life. Question 1. Have I lived truly to myself? Emily's mind drifted back to her childhood dreams, the aspirations that once burned brightly within her. She pondered whether she had stayed true to those dreams or allowed the world to shape her path. This question ignited a desire to reconnect with her authentic self, to rediscover the passions that once defined her. In this guaranteed day, she gets to live with her plans for tomorrow. Question 2. Have I made a difference? The faces of those she touched throughout her lifetime flashed before her eyes. Emily considered the impact she had made, both big and small. She realized that making a difference wasn't always about grand gestures, but often about the kindness and compassion shown in every interaction. Making at least one impact where she is right now has become an urgent priority for Emily. In her only guaranteed day, she gets to live with her plans for tomorrow. Question 3. Have I loved deeply? Love, in all its forms, has become a cornerstone of Emily's life. She reflected on the relationships that had enriched her journey, the moments of joy and heartache that had shaped her understanding of love. This question, have I loved deeply, reminded her of the importance of nurturing and cherishing those connections. The path of self-discovery. Question 4. Have I forgiven and let go? Emily thought of the grudges she held on to, the pain that had lingered in her heart. She realized that forgiveness was a gift she could give to herself, a way to release the burdens of the past and embrace a future unencumbered by resentment. To reinforce her question, Emily then asked herself, is this how I choose to use my only guaranteed day I get to live with my plans for tomorrow? Question 5. Have I taken risks? The fear of failure had often held Emily back, but she recognized that the greatest growth came from stepping outside of her comfort zone. This question inspired her to embrace uncertainty and take bold steps towards her dreams. To reinforce her question, Emily then promised herself to do at least one thing that scares you purposefully every day outside of your comfort zone. Question 6. Have I found joy in the present? In the hustle and bustle of life, Emily had sometimes forgotten to savor the present moment. She vowed to find joy in the simple pleasures, to be fully present in each experience, and to appreciate the beauty of the here and now, because Emily, you are only guaranteed today to live with your plans for tomorrow. Embracing life's lessons. Question 7. Have I learned from my mistakes? Mistakes were inevitable, but Emily understood that they were always valuable teachers. She reflected on the lessons learned from her mistakes and how they had contributed to her growth and resilience. Okay, Emily, pause. Clear your mind like a calculator. Then ask, what's your next smart move? Because questions directs your focus, Emily. Every stepping stone is a lesson learned that creates energy, transforming into your reality. What's your next smart move? Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. I'm being the change in order to see the change. Because the energy of my being is what transforms into reality. Because energy simply changes form while I embrace life's lessons. Question 8. Have I pursued my passions? Emily's heart swelled with the memories of the creative pursuits that had brought her joy. She resolved to reignite those passions, to make time for the activities that filled her soul with purpose and fulfillment. Because Emily, you don't get what you want, you get what you're being. You are a being of energy that always changes form. Through your decisions being made, through your only guaranteed day, you get to live with your plans for tomorrow. Because Emily, you don't get what you want, you get what you're being. You are a being of energy that always changes form. Through your decisions being made, through your only guaranteed day, you get to live with your plans for tomorrow. Question 9. Have I expressed gratitude? Gratitude had the power to transform her perspective, to shift her focus from what was lacking to what was abundant. Emily committed to cultivating a mindset of gratitude, to acknowledge the blessings to those who had supported her journey. Emily learned that the big thing attracts the little thing. Your past is bigger than your present. And because what controls your attention controls your life, she then wrote this philosophy in every fiber of her being. You are only guaranteed today to live with your plans for tomorrow. The big thing attracts the little thing. And that's why you working harder on yourself than you do on your job is a transfer of energy that simply changes form. Being grateful for what you have today, not for what you don't have tomorrow. And tomorrow will thank you for it. The legacy of a well-lived life. Question 10. Have I left a legacy? As Emily contemplated her legacy, she realized that it wasn't about material possessions, but the values and memories she would leave behind. She aspired to be remembered for her kindness, integrity, and the love she had shared with others. Because Emily didn't get what she wanted. Emily was getting what she was being. What you're being is a transfer of energy towards your choices that's creating your legacy. She then recited a quote about legacy. The legacy you leave is not just the memories you create, but the lives you touch and the hearts you inspire. Question 11. Have I embraced change? Change was a constant companion, and Emily recognized the importance of adapting to life's evolving circumstances. She resolved to embrace change with grace and resilience, to see it as an opportunity for growth and transformation, being the change and seeing the change. Because if Emily is not being the change, she's not seeing the change. Because her energy through choices she makes to embrace change is what's creating the inner world around her. Question 12. Have I lived with purpose? Purpose was the guiding star that illuminated Emily's path. She reflected on the causes and missions that had fueled her passion and resolved to live each day with intention and meaning. Because purpose is stronger than object, Emily focused on living a life illuminated through excellence, because excellence is commitment to completion. The final reflections. Question 13. Have I made peace with myself? Emily understood that making peace with her past was essential for moving forward. She resolved to release regrets and embrace the lessons learned, to find closure and healing in the process. Emily started giving more time and attention to her present plans for tomorrow, because this was allowing her to focus on things inside her control, present actions with plans for tomorrow. And she gave less attention to things outside of her control, past choices. She's asking more in the present. What's my next smart move? Because what you give your attention to expands into your reality. She then recited a quote, a way to live from the peace she made with her past, from Mahatma Gandhi. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Question 14. Have I nurtured my mind and body? Self-care was a vital aspect of Emily's journey. She committed to nurturing her mind and body to prioritize her well-being and cultivate a balanced and healthy lifestyle. Question 15. Have I lived with integrity? Integrity was the foundation of Emily's character. She vowed to uphold her values and principles, to live authentically and honorably in all aspects of her life. Question 16. Have I embraced vulnerability? Vulnerability was a source of strength, not weakness. Emily resolved to embrace her vulnerability, to open her heart to others, and forge deeper connections through authenticity and honesty. In the quiet corners of the soul, where shadows dance and secret strolls, lies a tender heart, unguarded, free, embraced vulnerability. A whisper of courage in the night to shed the armor, seek the light. In the rawness of the open sea, embraced vulnerability. Tears like rivers carve their way through valleys of doubt where fears sway. Yet in the flow a strength we see, embraced vulnerability. The gentle touch of a kindred hand, a bridge of trust, a promise grand. In shared stories we find the key, embraced vulnerability. For in the cracks the light pours through, a mosaic of scars, a life anew. In the tapestry of you and me, embraced vulnerability. Question 17. Have I celebrated my achievements? Emily realized the importance of acknowledging her accomplishments, both big and small. She committed to celebrating her successes and recognizing the progress she made on her journey. Emily thought of this poem about achievements through her story. In the quiet evening's glow, a pause to see how far I've grown. The seeds of dream once sown with care now bloom in triumphant rich and rare. Each step I took through fraught with drought has led me here where I can shout, behold the height I dare to climb, the echoes of my own sweet rhyme. The hurdles faced, the battles won, the nights that bled into the sun. All whispers tales of strength and grace, of courage found in every place. I raise a glass to all I've done, to every race I've ever won. In this moment I stand tall, celebrating achievements, one and all. Question 18. Have I lived with compassion? Compassion was a guiding principle in Emily's life. She aspired to extend empathy and understanding to others, to be a source of support and encouragement in times of need. Question 19. Have I found inner peace? Inner peace was a state of being that Emily sought to cultivate. She resolved to find inner peace among life's chaos, to nurture a sense of calm and contentment within herself. Question 20. Have I lived a life worth remembering? As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Emily pondered the final question. She realized that a life worth remembering was one filled with love, purpose, and authenticity. It was a life lived fully, with no regrets, and a heart open to the possibilities of each new day. In the quiet of the night, I ponder, have I lived a life worth remembering? With every dawn, the question grows fonder in the tapestry of time. Am I lingering? Did I paint the skies with vibrant hues, or merely drift through the days unseen? Did I dance in the morning dew, or fade like whispers in a dream? Have I touched a heart with gentle grace, or left a mark upon the sand? Did I find my place in this vast space, or slip through life's grains of sand? In the echoes of laughter, in tears that fall, in the stories told by the fire's glow, did I answer the call? Did I give my all? In the garden of life, did I help it to grow? As the tears weave tales in the night, I seek the truth in their shimmering light. Have I lived a life worth remembering? In the endless dance, day and night. Emily's journey of reflection had been transformative. A reminder of the power of introspection and the understanding of living with intention. As she gazed at the shimmering lake, she felt renewed, a sense of purpose, a deep gratitude for the life she lived. With these 20 questions as her guide, Emily was ready to embrace the future with courage and wisdom, an unwavering commitment to living a life that truly mattered. Emily has embraced this philosophy that we are only guaranteed today to live with our plans for tomorrow. Is this how you choose to use your only guaranteed day you get to live with your plans for tomorrow? Because your energy always changes form from who you're being every moment today. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Because our energy simply changes form into our reality guaranteed today.